Why, hello there, and welcome to the Soul Sister channel on this Sunday, July the 31st. My name is Kat. I have our astrological forecast for the week ahead, starting today, Sunday, July the 31st, and going through, gosh, can you believe it already? It's almost time for kids to go back to school. August the 6th. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you watch the channel, last week we talked about spiritual warrior am I, and I almost want to talk about this week. Let's just cut to the chase. It's more of the same energy of last week. Last week we kept to ourselves. This week, though, that energy is going to cause confrontation. And like we talked about last week, the overall energy of the old Piscean age of me and mine versus the incoming Aquarian energy age of us and ours and service. These two energies are in great conflict right now. And as I said last week, this energy shift, it's a 2,000-year cycle change. So this energy shift's going to take, it's happening right now, but it's going to take a couple hundred years for it to work through and balance and become the dominating energy of our earth. So while we are in this conflict, remember, I don't want you to believe this idea, but just consider it as above, so below. Whatever we see going on out there in the world, the chaos, the conflict, the volatility, that's happening within each and every one of us. Out there is just a reflection of what is going on within each of us. And it's a reflection of who we are as a whole together. So, we are really, everyone is going through this major shift in energy. And it is not a comfortable change, is it? No. And this week we are going to experience that. We are going to be conscious of it, knowing that we are experiencing this same energy this week, but we are going to be conscious of it and we are going to enable ourselves to rise above it. And this is what I'm talking about, the old versus the new. Last week, everyone out there was really hanging on to their stuff. This week, not only is everyone hanging on to their stuff, they want our stuff too. They want their security depends on us buying into whatever story they have going on. And so there is going to be a power play situation all week long, which will culminate on Friday with an eruption of whatever it is that has been building up from today, Sunday, all the way through Friday. So be aware of that. Maybe something really simple, conflict. Okay, so today on Sunday, July the 31st, we have the sun in Aries, the sun in Leo trine Jupiter in Aries. So you're like, Kat, I don't know what you're talking about. I feel great. Everyone around me is wonderful. Things are flowing today. My ideas seem to be working out. Anything that I'm working on, I'm experiencing progress. That's today. That's Sunday. And on top of that, the energy today is conducive for our creativity of setting our goals or setting our strategies of really working on whatever idea or project or relationship. I mean, we're always working on something, right? Just getting a plan, and we're feeling good and we're optimistic. We have that Jupiter inspiration behind us, so we're going to get it done. We're motivated, we're ready to go, and then the rest of the week It's just roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. Case in point, and we think in our own minds that we're doing something to be of service, to be generous, to help another. And man, it is really hard this week. It's going to be really hard to be nice, to help each other out, because man, there is a shit show going on out there this week. Case in point, something as simple as this, and my friend just told me this today. She is helping her daughter has requested that she help get rid of all the clutter in her house. And you know what I'm going to say next. So she's like, okay, I'm into this. I can do this. So she's in the house and she's gotten a pile of cardboard boxes. No lie, guys, cardboard boxes. And she's taking them out to the garage. And it's like, where are you going with those? You can't take those. I might need those. That is a simple, explicit, holding on to our shit story, is it not? So look at this type of interaction all week long. Now, my girlfriend is like a little frustrated with all of this, but we know, and we're going to navigate through this energy. We're going to know if we can progress with whatever it is, or if we need to take a step back, as long as we're conscious. Because remember, we're holding on to our shit too. So we have this great idea and we're like really like, we can't believe that they're throwing up roadblocks. You know, we can't believe it. And we're like, no, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to compromise. This is mine. You see what I'm saying? So we will need to compromise this week if necessary, as long as we don't compromise ourselves and our truth and our work. Because the energy, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Those who want our stuff, those who want us to fit into their story, those who want to control and manipulate, to hold on to their security, they're going to talk real nice to us, how wonderful we are. We got that Leo energy. I acknowledge you. And we're like feeling really good. And then they're going to swoop in and make us agree to something that we would not agree to if we were in our right minds. Be careful of that manipulation, control all week long to get us to buy into the other's story and to give up our own story for another's. Be careful, be alert, be conscious. Don't let the pretty words lull us into making a decision that is not in our best interest. Okay, forewarned is forearmed all week long. And like I said, if there's something we've been watching, little roadblocks along the way, no, maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay, and then it moves on, and then it's building and building. Well, Friday, if it hasn't been resolved, we could expect an emotional explosion, a complete power grab, desperate power grab from the other, to where we gotta be doing our three deep cleansing breaths and like trying to keep everything balanced. So this could crescendo all week long and blow up on Friday. However, we do have some assistance on Thursday when Mercury moves into Virgo. Thank you so much, Virgo. Detail, analytical, health-oriented, duty, obligation. And Mercury, Now we can see what's going on a little bit better. Now we can see what they are trying to pull off. Now we get it. See much clearer. So if it does blow up on Friday, we can address it in a much more informed, objective, detached manner. So that Mercury in Virgo is so good to get down to the fine details, the analytics of everything. Making sure we have our I's dotted, our T's crossed, we have our steps, we're following thoroughly, we're not taking any shortcuts. We're getting the work done to do what we want to accomplish. The other part of that Virgoian energy, though, the negative side of it, there always has to be a negative side, but I want to warn us because it will come to play, especially tomorrow when things could blow up on Friday. It's also, Virgo's also about judgment and criticism. So we may find the other just criticizes and judges the heck out of whatever it is that we are holding dear to our heart and we would like to go forward with. So look for that too. Be ready. Don't say anything. What is it my mother said? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Probably our best advice, unless we have to stick up for ourselves. We cannot compromise ourselves this week. That is the big test. You know, we have to find that balance where we're not giving up the plantation, not giving ourselves up just so we can feel accepted and non-confrontational. Because like I said, this week is so confrontational. So if we get through the whole week and get through the blow up on Friday, we will get to rest on our laurels on Saturday. You know, it's another great date night. I love my date nights. You know, I don't have any dates, but I usually treat myself special. So if you don't have a date on Saturday night, date night, you need to be doing something special for yourself too, because sometimes we are our own best dates, are we not? We can go wherever we want. Oh, we go to our favorite restaurant. Are you kidding me? So don't forget, if you're single, take yourself out on a date. We have the moon in Sagittarius, so we're feeling good. We're feeling frisky. We're feeling optimistic. We might want to do something outside, do a little, oh God, this would be so cool. Candlelight dinner out in the backyard or something like that. That would be kind of cool. Anyway, and then, so take a time out, relax with our friends, socialize. And like I said, if we're socializing, I don't think I did say that. I like to say like I said, but I don't say it, do I? If we're hanging out with our friends, we might want to do something outside, go to the outside movie, or oh gosh, around here we used to, I don't know if we have more, you get your floaty in the pool and you watch your movie, something cool like that. This would be a great way to end our week because it's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be work. We're gonna have to keep alert and conscious so we don't default into this unworthiness, this fear, this lack, because it's going to be thrown into our face. So it is our test to remain true to ourselves and only come from love, abundance, and gratitude. Let's get the week started. Making it a good, balanced, and aligned week by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths. You might want to keep this ritual close to you this week as you work to try to remain control and in balance as the other comes at you with all their pretty stories or ugly criticism or whatever it is. So let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths and then we will say our Sun in Leo affirmation. Let's take our first breath. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from this physical etheric body. Second breath. On this second deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Third breath. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, all the negativity. It's all flowing out of our bodies, just flowing away. And in its place, we're being filled with this beautiful light. We can visualize it as white light. It's made up of light, love, and goodwill. The will to do good. It fills our entire body. Not only that, it is deflecting all evil, low vibration, all negativity right back to wherever it came from. While we are in this space of white light connected with our higher selves, we are going to say our Sun and Leo affirmation. I am the ruler of my universe. I choose to rule with love, abundance, and gratitude. We're going to say the affirmation. We'll stay in this space of white light for 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation together. I am the ruler of my universe. I choose to rule from love, abundance, and gratitude. Good, good. And remember that this week. We are the rulers of our world, not them, not out there. We're going to need to remember that this week as we navigate the challenge of being true to ourselves and our work and not compromising that for anyone or anything else, because we're going to be tested daily and maybe even more than that. But we're good. We can do it because we remember we come from here. So we can bring balance and control if we're conscious and we're working with our higher self. Don't forget our higher self. Don't forget those 3 deep cleansing breaths this week. They really work, guys. They really help us reset and bring balance. Have a great week ahead. Carry on. Hold down the fort. And remember that life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great week. Namaste.